How you doing? Ever been hypnotized?
Yes.
You have? Are you relaxed right now? I want to show you something really, it's kind of interesting. I'm going to go over to a handheld mic because I'm going to be working with you. Dan, how you feeling?
Good.
You think you're hypnotized right now?
No.
Watch this. Watch the mic. How you doing, sir? Okay, now you're all wide awake, right? Mike?
Yeah.
And you're not hypnotized, right? Sleep, way in deep, way in deep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stuck like glue to the seat of your chair. Cannot get up out of that chair no matter how hard you try till I touch your forehead. Stuck like glue, Mike, till I touch your forehead. 1, 2, 3, sing up straight in the chair. All right, so you don't think you're hypnotized, right?
No.
Okay, try to get up out of the chair, see what happens. Harder you try, the tighter you stick. The harder you try, the more difficult it will become. And I want you to try harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. And harder. You keep trying until I touch your forehead. The harder you try, the more difficult it will become. Well, I want you to try as hard as you can. You're not trying hard enough. The harder you try, the tighter you stick. Now, Mike, with his long list of accomplishments here, is obviously a top producer, correct? So you'd have to expect that Mike is somewhat money motivated, somewhat at least, correct? Driven. How many of y'all think money motivates people? Can I see by show of hands? Oh. Well, you see, I maintain that money motivates people somewhat, but is not a very powerful motivator many times, because if money really motivated you, you'd have no problem setting goals, you'd have no problem making appointments or asking for referrals or asking for the sale. See, I think what motivates people, come on, Mike, you're not trying hard enough. I want you to try as hard as you can, Mike. All right, well, Mike, maybe he's just being a nice guy. Maybe Mike's not properly motivated. So what do we say in this culture these days? Maybe if we had money in front of him, people say, show me the money, right? Well, let's hear it. Show me the money. Let me hear it. Come on, louder than that. I'll give you $100 if you stand up out of that chair, stuck tight like glue. The harder you try, the tighter you stick. I'll give you $200, Mike. All right, here you go. This is real money, folks. I'll give you 100, I'll give you 200. This is the real shebang here. This is the Ben Franklin. I'll give you $200, Mike, stuck tight. The harder you try, the tighter you stick. Tell you what, Mike, I'll give you 300. I'll give you 300. $300, Mike. 3 $100 bills. I'll tell you what, I'll give you 500. Here you go. $500 there. $500. Tell you what, I'll give you 1,000. 3, 4, 5. There it is. $1,000. $1,000 stuck tighter. I know it's ridiculous. Stuck tighter. The harder you try there. I'll tell you what, I'll give you 2,000. Here's actually $2,000 here. Had to bring the real thing. Been carrying this around nervously. All right, here you go. $2,000, Mike. The harder you try, the tighter you stick. $2,000, Mike. $2,000. Say, show me the money. Hey, $2,000, Mike. Mike, you look tired. Sleep. Way 95, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's real cash, folks. $2,000. I want to point out a couple things here. First of all, why didn't Mike get up out of the chair for the money? Well, because at that moment, he wasn't focused on the money. At that moment, Mike was focused on being stuck to the chair. And as you see, this focus stuff can help you or it can hurt you. If you're focused on the rejection, if you're focused on the problems, hey, if you're focused on the past, it can paralyze you. If you stay focused on the positive, focused on the future, and focused on what you can accomplish, you can become highly motivated. Because it works both ways. I could have told him something totally different. I could have told him at the count of 3, you're going to jump up out of that chair and run up to there and grab that money, and nothing will stop you. And then you could have had 5 of the biggest guys on the stage trying to hold him down, and I'll guarantee you somehow or another he'd have worked his way out and gotten to the money. So the focus can help you or the focus can hurt you depending on what you're focusing on.